Hey, keep a white name out
My
your mouth.
mother, your
Hey,
motherfucking
keep a
mouth.
white name out your
If
mouth.
we're
You gotta
gonna
make sure you
quote,
say
let's quote.
motherfucking.
Ooh,
You gotta make sure you say motherfucking.
I tried to put it in the flow. I gotta make it.
Woo! How was your Sunday?
Keep my white name out your motherfucking mouth.
Woof.
Oh my
Tough
God.
crowd, literally.
Hey, welcome everybody to the No Clearance Podcast, home of Black Man Conversation. That's what I'm coming up with now. I just made that up.
I've never heard this before.
But it
in my life.
is. But I'm your host. I'm your co-host Tyler, here with my brother from another, Jay.
I'm
How you
good,
doing,
I'm good,
dog?
you know? Living the dream. I guess this is a black man's conversation.
Ooh, living the dream. That's heavy.
We are, as you can hear, we are blessed to be in the presence of a black woman
welcome.
today. A woman who just celebrated her birthday. You know what I'm saying? A woman really doing her thing on the Dare to Talk podcast. A fan favorite.
Yes.
Hey.
That's what they
We
say.
have Khadijah back on the podcast. Jay, give me a round of applause,
I got
please. She deserves a round of applause.
Wow.
Yes.
That's so special.
Yes. I was at a game night. I was at game night with some coworkers the other day, and my man's was like, "Yo, your best episode was with Khadijah."
No, swear to God, Bible.
I lied to you. He said I thoroughly enjoy with Khadijah's on the show.
I mean, I don't want to take over nobody's shit, you know, because I know y'all are artists and sensitive.
You ain't taking over. You ain't taking over.
Here's the thing. You ain't nah, bro.
Guest.
Nah, bro.
It's feature.
Khadijah, I don't know if you understand. I've been telling a lot of people this. I'm like, bro, she really has the voice for podcasting. Like, she really can do this shit, bro. I'm like, me and Jay are just doing this shit. We're still trying to figure this shit out. But I'm like, yo, Khadijah really got some talent.
I mean,
sure do.
I've heard that before. Like, I remember being in high school and my teacher being like, hey, like, I get you want to be a teacher, but you should really go into like radio. Like, you should do some shit like that because you would flourish. But I
got a voice for
don't know.
radio.
I think it's cool, but you know, I feel like it's getting harder for me to be by myself and do it. Because it's just like, you know what I mean? You kind of need that like conversation, that back and forth.
Yeah.
So yeah, but thanks.
That's a fact.
You know what?
No problem. Well,
know
first of all,
we'd help you with that if you want to have a conversation. You can always hit us up.
You ever want to have a
We
conversation?
can hop offline. We can make something shake.
If you ever need some male toxicity,
I'm glad you named it, Tyler.
Let me know.
On the toxic. I'm glad you named it.
Let me know, okay? But first, let me show some gratitude. I want to say thank you for being on the podcast once again. It is truly a blessing. So we appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I was just watching Jay Shetty's podcast with Big Sean. And the nigga just kept talking about being grateful and all this stuff. So I'm trying to live in that right now. You feel me?
You being light skinned.
I couldn't believe. I listened to Jay Shetty as well. I couldn't believe it. The nigga sounded like he's full of it. Like, he just sounded like he's.
He used to be a monk.
If he used to be the Pope. The nigga sounded full of shit.
You sound
why ain't he a buck no more?
You sound like such a.
We got another Jalen rant. It sounds like
I ain't hating. I was just listening. I was just like, I was like, oh, I don't know if I believe this guy. Maybe I need to dive in more. But I was like, this guy sounds full of shit. But then again, I don't know. I didn't know if he was a monk and whatnot. But
he was on Red Table Talk.
Ooh, I can't wait for the next episode. Let me tell you. Shit about to be realer than the mug.
That's just about to be spicy. Let's just do it. Let's just talk about it then. Let's talk
Let's
about
get into
Will Smith
it.
slap Chris Rock.
No, not slap. He slapped the fuck out of Chris. Okay? The fuck out of Chris. When you know you got slapped, his hand was 90 degrees after the slap. So it was, and he didn't even cock back. That was that, I got this built up waiting.
Yeah.
And then Chris Rock, he's better than me because we brawling on that stage. I'm sorry.
We be scrapping. No.
Yeah. Somebody smacked the spit out my mouth, literally, and I'm No, he's better than me.
Will Smith used the torque.
It was all
That was rotation.
It was the pivot of his hip.
It was rotation.
My favorite,
and then extension, rotation.
My favorite part was when he turned around and walked away. Beautiful. Fixed his coat. Mass smooth.
Mm-hmm. Khadijah, what do you think about this? It's not even an incident.
It's an incident. That's exactly what it is.
Event. What do you think about this event?
I want to say, I'm going to have a Kanye moment. That was cute. Will, I'm going to let you have your moment. Solange had the greatest encounter of all time. That's all I'm going to say. It doesn't top Solange. Like, Solange gave Jay the 1-2. If you look at the pictures of like the celebs in the room, Jay, that was trauma. He was revisiting that space. That was trauma. So I just want to give Solange her roses, her flowers. Solange, you had that.
Hey, round of applause, Jay. Okay. Round of applause for that one, man. Shout out to Solange. The way. And Solange gets the credit.
She made it okay for that to
be not only did she throw the 1-2s, but she waited to the elevator.
She did it the way you're supposed to do it. She did it how you're supposed to do it.
Nobody would have known if the video.
Yeah, nobody.
I think the people that released that video got sued.
For the rest.
So it's like, damn, like, thank you for the laughter, but that's a big ass L to take.
And shout out to Beyonce for not doing that.
And also at the Oscars, she was like, "Oh, I remember that." Like a smirk on her face, like, "Remember Jay?" Just a little reminder, just in case you get out of pocket. Hey, hold on.
I got a thing back home.
I don't know. I feel like first of all, I feel like people are really dragging it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, I really think it's like overdone. Second of all, I don't like how people are kind of making this to be like, ooh, we got to be respectable Negroes in front of white folks. No,
I hate
my
that
thing
narrative.
is, I'm all about giving the repercussion for how the disrespect was given. So had he been on some sneak shit, like to the side or whatever, cool. We can scuffle to the side. But you wanted to be disrespectful publicly, cool, then you're going to get slapped publicly. Now, this is where I know some people are going to be like, because he's not really. I don't think Will was going to get up and do that. I think he looked over in his peripheral, saw his wife was like, this motherfucker right here. And he was like, oh, we on go. And then he got up and did it. But I don't think that was his initial response because he was chuckling.
Yeah, he was laughing.
I think some people are like, oh, you chuckle before you mad. It wasn't like I'm about to get this nigga. It was you got that. That's my feedback. Like, I don't think it was initial.
I think Jada gave him I think Jada gave him the sign.
Yeah, like it was go time. But I don't think he was gonna be. He's not Tupac. That's all I'm gonna say. He's not Tupac.
I don't think the look she gave him. I think he just seen her face.
No, stop. She said he not Tupac.
Tupac would have rolled out. I didn't even hear that.
Wait,
Tupac would have had to be dragged up out of there.
She said he not Tupac. Yo, it would have been more than a slap.
Tupac would have had that thing. He would have had to be
snatched him up. Tupac would have snatched him up.
Tupac would have been in the Oscars with the scarf over his head. He would have been in the Oscars with Thug Life. Nigga would have had a vest on, no shirt,
you feel me?
Tips on, with the Calvin, with the Kadai. What's it called, Kadai? What the fuck? Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Will tried, but it wasn't given Tupac.
Oh my God. Leave Tupac out of this. The nigga been dead for over 20. Leave him out.
R.I.P. to the real one, man. Okay, go ahead. Say what you were gonna say, Jay. What were you gonna say?
I forgot.
Sorry.
You talk about Tupac. Oh no, I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm gonna say. I don't think she gave him the look. I think he just looked at her, seen that she was upset, and then
same difference.
Nah, not necessarily. If she gives you the look, sometimes it looks like, oh, you better go handle that. Like not right then and there. Like if she gives him the look, it's like, oh, after that, I'll handle that. Don't worry about that. But if she was he looked over and seen she was genuinely hurt, that would have set me off too. I don't care who you are, that would have set me off.
You know what's interesting too is that there was, because once you do something crazy, all of a
Yeah.
sudden the niggas go in the vault and like we pulling out videos. And
Yeah.
so this is not the first time he's mentioned Jada. And so
Mm-hmm.
that's the other thing I feel too. I'm like, this is not, you don't get up on stage for one comment. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And that was
Yeah.
my thing about it. Like, I'm not condoning how it was done, but I also feel like this has to be like a buildup of stuff. Nobody
Yeah.
just goes on national television, slap the fuck out of you for no
Mm-hmm.
reason.
I think it was
So
just the combination of everything, like all the shit he's been getting the last 2 years, ever since the August
yeah, because
Alsina
he's a
thing.
cornball. He's a corn.
Yeah, so
He's a
I think it's
corn.
like just
So.
added up. Like he was just like had his breaking point.
I love when I say little
Safe
comments
to
and
say,
Jalen just
man.
keeps going. He's like,
Safe to say, I think Will
Yeah.
loves his wife. I think
I'll
Will loves
be
his
real.
wife.
He loves
And
his
here's
wife
the
more
thing.
than his wife love him. I'll say it.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Let me tell you something right now.
Don't say that.
I'm gonna tell you this. I do believe Sunday night. I believe Sunday night has set the standard in regards to niggas gotta realize you talk about
Let's
my
go.
wife.
It's
Let's
on
go.
go.
Let's
It's
go.
it's go.
Yeah.
It's go time. I don't care if you comedian. I don't care what you do in your life. You talk about my wife, especially something that is
Yeah.
affecting her.
Yeah.
It's on and
Yeah.
popping.
But
Oh, here
I
comes
made
Jalen with the
that
bullshit.
when your wife is also a famous person, I feel like famous people, like you're a public figure, you choose to be that in that life, so like you could catch these jokes, like because everyone and their mama was getting jokes at the Oscars, and that I understand the energy. I understand slapping the nigga for disrespecting your wife, but that joke was not worthy of a slap. That was a weak ass joke. That was the weakest joke.
It may not have been. It may
No,
not.
so
It
this
may
is,
not. But
I
because
think it's
of
the context, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's
yeah.
context.
Cause-
It is very much
I
context.
think
Khadijah.
so.
Go
I
ahead. I'm
think
sorry.
to the
I ain't mean
point.
to
So I had this conversation with my brother and sister. They're old as fuck, and so like they know shit that I can't really tap into. So my sister mentioned like the GI Jane that used to be slander for like you basically like you're a butch or you know what I mean. So it's like
Yeah.
that comment is not that's degrading on its own. Right. And so, but you wouldn't know that if you're not familiar with the culture and then you don't know the root of that word. And so I think the other, that's another thing Tiffany Haddish brought up. Tiffany Haddish was like, hey, like, that's a derogatory term that, like, from around the way, you say that to a bitch that's a butch or a dyke or a stud.
Yeah.
So, like, to sit there to say that about a woman as she sits next to her husband, that's very belittling. And then I'll take it up a notch. My frustration with the joke wasn't like the actual joke, but it's like, why is it that black women are constantly like the punchline? Do you know what I mean? Like, I would have had no problem with said joke. You better talk about that old white bitch too. What's her name?
Which one?
She was like in Devil Wears Prada. What's that old bitch name?
Meryl Streep.
Oh,
Meryl Streep. Yeah, talk about that bitch too. My thing is we not talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so fed up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
get
Like,
you.
if you're
I
gonna have
get
that
you.
energy, have it
I
for
get you.
everybody. But it's like, why is it constantly black women that gets berated and like joked about? And no, like, we tired. We tired. And I think Will
Yo,
felt that, and
Amy
that was
Schumer.
Jada's face was just of exhaustion. Like,
Regina
you got to
Hall
be
made a
shitting
joke
me.
just before that
Yeah.
too. She made a joke about their relationship right before that too.
You see what I'm saying? It's like, Ian, they've had
Yeah.
quite a fucking year and some change.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, God damn. Like, and I think that's what that slap was. Will was like, you know what? That'll do it. That'll do it.
I think he,
Yeah.
like, you know, they say like hurt people, like when you're hurt, like you
Hurt
the
people,
wrong,
hurt people.
not hurt people. The other saying where it's like when you're hurt, you aim at the wrong person.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like that's what I think. I think he took it out on the wrong person. I think probably want to take that out on Jada, but he can't.
You know
probably
what?
mad at her. He probably mad at his
Honestly,
wife.
Jada a little out of pocket. I'm not. Let's not act like Mamas is walking through the valley, with the flowers and shit. She's walking through the valley of the shadows of the death. Shorty been disrespectful on times 10. I got time for her.
But at the same time,
alopecia or not.
At the same time, I feel like it's not even like everything we know. I feel like they discussed in private, like to an extent, to like like to the point where it's like, so like I don't want to believe that she's just saying shit without him knowing. Cause I'm like, y'all, the way y'all talk about your relationship, how y'all communicate, y'all so open. So like the way you talk about it, there's no way I can believe that like, oh, Will Smith don't know any of this stuff, is finding out this shit when we find out this shit.
So I'm curious. Now, if you had a conversation with your wife and she was like, hey, I want to talk about the affair I had or that entanglement I had. Like, I'm looking at Will even more cornier. Like, you...
Yeah,
and you said,
I didn't think about that.
Look. Here's the thing.
Like, he needed to slap August. I think that's what that slap was for. That was for August. That was deep in his soul.
You know, August is sickly. He gets slap him, probably catch a charge.
First off, I am very much sure Will got some stuff in the bag that Jada ain't never talked about.
Pull it out, Jada. Pull it out.
I say it like this. She only talked about what's going on in her life. You know, what happened to her. Now, yes, it affected Will, but Will's probably like, well, shit, at least she ain't talking about the stuff I was doing.
She's better than me.
You know what I'm saying?
Because everybody know
like,
he was blowing Margot Robbie's back out on the Suicide Squad.
Allegedly. Now, here's the thing.
I don't believe it. Margot
Robbie. Who? What is that? Is that a white woman?
Yeah, Harley Quinn.
She
they was in 2 movies together back to back.
Allegedly.
Back to back movies.
I hope that's
movies.
a goddamn lie. Yeah, let's say allegedly. See, what
back to back
with
movies?
A white woman?
Because here's the thing.
Not Holly Berry, a white woman from the Caucasus
Will
Mountains.
Smith fuck everybody and anything. That nigga said that nigga goes
allegedly.
By. If it pink and don't stink, it's for me.
Allegedly. I will
heavy on the don't stink. Hey, babe.
I'm going to put that on this man.
He was also rumored to fuck some white model, too. Allegedly.
Would you stop accusing this nigga?
I'm just... Let me find out Will like to play in the snow.
Here's what I'm trying to get to, man. When as a nigga, when you do something that might be a little foul, you got to realize, bro, your wife can say really whatever. And you just gotta take that shit. Look, man, I've done. I have my mishaps.
Look at this nigga decorating, decorating the hell up out of it, decorating the hell up out of it. Come on, I'm like,
I've had my mishaps, and Jay know I've had my mishaps in life, and I swear, once every quarter, my wife will remind me.
Period.
And I'm just
once
like,
every quarter,
just to keep you humble, nigga.
Shit. It's at least once every quarter. I can't believe you did that with the woody wop. And I'm just like,
you start to feel yourself too much, you got to bring you down a peg.
It made me a better man, baby. It made me a better man. I don't know what you want from me. I'm here and there. I'm with you.
You gonna bring that shit up when y'all got grandkids? Like, you know your granddaddy ain't shit, right?
Nigga, the rest of our life, your grandfather back in 26.
Just know if you do dirt and you get back together, you're never gonna hear the end of it.
That's valid.
It'll never go away.
That's the thing. So with that, I'm pretty sure Will got some shit where he's just like, man, look, I know I'm hurt about this, but shit.
I've heard her before. Believe that too. Like no man respectfully would let their wife talk about their affair on TV unless
I'm talking about like details. Like, okay. All right, got it.
Bruh. Beyonce made a whole album about Will Smith is lucky. He don't got a whole album.
He lucky Jada Pinkett don't do that rock shit no more.
I'm trying to tell you, Jada Pinkett low key is real solid. And I just thought about this. Jada Pinkett low key real solid because she could be like, that nigga Will was out wild.
She's trying to mentally fuck with this nigga. Like you just, and she probably just got to get this nigga to look like, oh, hey, say, take it easy now.
I don't like the narrative that people are spewing about, like, oh, he did it because she's manipulating him or she's mentally abusing him.
I don't think that's the situation at all.
No, he did it because
I know, but I've been seeing,
this is what I'm saying about people dragging it. People like dressing shit up, and it's like it's not even that complicated.
People
it's not
are getting
that
way
complex.
too deep into it.
It's just as simple as, but you know what?
Yeah.
This is very telling about how people see marriage, right?
Yeah.
Like some people are like, oh, well, I would.
Thank you, Khadijah.
I would never, and it's like, well, cool. Then the kind of nigga you want, I don't want that one. I want somebody that's gonna like my thing is, because I'm a heterosexual, so I'm speaking of like me with a man. All lives matter. But if I'm with somebody,
wait, don't say that on this platform.
Well,
all lives matter.
All genders matter. There we go. All genders and relationships matter. But if I'm with a man, I'm with a man that can protect me, right? And so protecting, yes, that's social, emotional, and shit like that. Sometimes but I also need to know that if we got to scrap, you could scrap.
Yeah.
And so I think the people that are saying things like, oh, it's not no manipulative.
Yeah,
that's till death do us part. We ride out. We bad boys for life. See how I did
that's my wife. Like, at the end of the day, it's not my girlfriend.
Bro,
it's
let me tell you something.
My wife.
Y'all really got this messed up, bro. My wife is literally the better half.
Literally,
the better part of
yes.
me. You know what I'm saying? For you to disrespect that,
we got problems.
We got a problem.
And then my thing is, if somebody disrespect you, they disrespect your wife, and vice versa.
Exactly.
One band, one sound. I mean,
exactly.
One
band, one sound.
Yeah, like don't play with it. Don't.
One band, one sound.
I don't.
Now, Khadijah, a couple years ago now, has it been about a year ago, we had a shout out to Alexis Jackson. She's a poet. She was on the show. We discussed Lemonade. And we discussed the idea of men need to protect correctly.
That was a great conversation.
What do you think that means?
I mean, we can take that in a lot of ways, right? Like, I think men need to protect correctly. The way I interpret that is, don't have will energy with certain people, but then when you around females, you all like, you don't got that same energy, right? There was one dude on TikTok, I think he was making a joke, but it was a valid point, where, women are like, yeah, that's my man. My man's on that will energy. But when he around certain females and females get slick about, oh, are you with your little wife, your little girlfriend? They don't correct said female, right? They're like, oh, don't be mean or don't be like that. Not have that same energy. So I think when we're talking about protect me correctly, we're talking about the consistency, right? And making sure that there's there's nuances to shit and what that looks like, but have that same energy. I feel like that's a nice way of saying have that same energy.
I like that because I wish a woman would say some shit about
and I'm telling you, women can be very and they don't give a fuck if you're married, if you're in a 10-year, they don't care. They could be very disrespectful. And I think sometimes when we think of men protecting us, we think of like them protecting us from danger or from other men. And sometimes it's like, no, I need you to protect the relationship, right? Like, it don't necessarily have to be just me, but protect our relationship and let people know, like, nah, this ain't nothing to play with. Like, whoa, we actually are not going to tolerate that. And you're going to watch your mouth when you talk about my lady or my partner. Right. And so it's not always like a physical threat. Sometimes it could be like a threat at the relationship.
Yeah.
Wow. That's beautiful. That's some amazing. Well, I didn't mean to hit you with that deep question, but I just had to, is this situation, prompted that conversation. That was a good conversation. So go back and listen to that. Yeah. Go back and listen to that episode, the Lemonade episode, you know what I'm saying? And real quick, before we get into the next topic, we want to let you know this episode is brought to you by No Clears Podcast. You go to noclearspod.com/shop and get you some merch like the hoodie Jalen is wearing. All my stuff's in the laundry. Please forgive me. But yeah, go ahead and get you some gear, Khadijah. We are going to send you some merch.
We will be sending you some merch.
What a treat.
We are saying this live. We are sending you, so send us a size. Send us what you want. Go online.
I'm gonna purchase some too. I'm gonna contribute.
Yeah. And we got you.
We got something coming.
We just let you know. We appreciate. You know what I'm saying.
You gonna like the.
We got some new stuff cooking. We working on some new stuff for the line.
It's some fire shit.
You know what I'm saying.
Tyler started with a great idea, and then it just
kept going.
Look
at Tyler being productive.
Tyler made a good.
You know what's funny? I made the design and didn't say nothing. I just left it on Canva.
Yo, Canva go crazy.
Nigga,
Canva go crazy.
Canva go crazy for the love.
Canva go hard.
Tyler made this design and my fucking brain started spinning. I fucking
that's dope. Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah, so hopefully y'all like it, man. Hope y'all like it. It's coming soon. You know,
got a slogan now.
So yeah,
we talk about the slogan.
We got a slogan now. We'll leave it for the shirts. We'll
it's in the
promo.
It's in our picture.
Oh yeah. Well, back to the episode.
To wrap this up about Will Smith,
goodness.
though, wrap up this Will Smith situation. At the end of the day, sometimes you gotta keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Your motherfucker. Yeah, and it's that simple.
Fucking mouth. But can I be devil's advocate before real quick?
Oh, of course.
Can I be devil's advocate?
You're always advocating for that motherfucker. But go ahead.
Oh yeah, no, we gotta give Chris Rock some credit.
That's why I want to be devil's advocate. Chris Rock handled that shit very well.
I said that. I said he handled that so well because I'm telling you, my Roxbury would have came out so fucking fast. Boy,
even
02119, stand up. Y'all know what it is.
As Chris Rock, I could see Chris Rock being mad at Will, wanting to fuck him up. If I was
you know Rock, what it is? He could have been in shock. He could have been in shock.
I would have been in shock too. Will Smith smacked me.
I think it's the OG. I think it's the OG Bed-Stuy. This nigga from Brooklyn.
Okay, but have you watched Everybody Hate Chris? This nigga is used to getting his ass beat.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He been through the motherfucking trenches. That nigga probably got slapped. Was like, shit, nigga.
Yeah.
That's a tap.
No,
imagine if he said,
what was that white boy's name?
What you talking about?
Bully's name?
Reese or some shit. Reese?
Yeah, that nigga used to get busy on Chris. I'm not gonna hold you.
Imagine he got slapped. Bam! Reese hit harder than that, nigga.
My mama hit me harder.
Take your ass back to your
seat harder than you
with your light ass tap. This ain't
my mama hit harder than you.
That shit, yeah.
But
good.
he was. You seen his hands go behind his back. He was squeezing his hands bad hard. He was squeezing his hands bad hard.
Oh, he was. Hey, I bet you he had a whole Rolodex of jokes ready to go. I feel like he was really about to go off. But he was like, I'm at the Oscars, and he was really presenting the award, right? He was there to present the award.
But I mean, that's the other thing too.
Questlove, I think
comedians when they're hosting, they always kind of run jokes or whatever.
Yeah.
So and there's also rumor that he didn't write that said joke, it was another writer who wrote it. My thing is, I think Nikki was tweeting about it, but it's just you're not gonna tell me nobody at all knew about. You know what I mean?
I think there was probably a worse joke, and he switched it to the G.I. Jane one because he was like, that was a nice one. So him saying that was a nice one means that was probably a little bit worse of a joke, and he pivoted because he was like, I respect him. So coming from him, he wasn't coming from a bad place.
Yeah.
He was coming from a place of just trying to make the crowd laugh. So
we also talk about Samuel L. Jackson wanting to fuck that nigga up. The way he tapped up Will is my nigga. About time. Because I was to go.
Denzel was dropping bars too. Yeah,
but Denzel was being fucking
poetic.
He said to Will Smith. He said you.
I didn't even hear that.
He said you gotta be careful when you're at your biggest moments is when the devil comes.
Mm-hmm. Which is so real, because then my thing is then he won an Oscar and it kind of overshadows his win.
Yeah, exactly. Because the devil.
I think Samuel L. Jackson won a
lot of things.
Yeah, Samuel
L. Jackson. Yes.
Speaking of
Samuel
motherfuckers,
got the award.
For what movie?
Shout out to I think it was a Lifetime.
Was it really?
The nigga been in so many daggone movies.
What movie?
I think so.
I haven't seen it.
I don't know which one it was.
But
big shout out to Questlove and the Summer of Soul documentary. That got an award. What other black people?
Beyonce did not win. The Oscars are rigged. Full of shit.
Wait, who won? Billie Eilish.
Shout out to Will Smith for winning Best
song.
Actor.
Adele had the best James Bond song of all time. Beyonce should have won.
Yo.
Shout out to Will Smith for Best Actor. Wow, we did talk about him. This nigga was one of only 4 other black men have won this award.
Isn't that crazy that we're still at that point in 2021? Well, 2022. Ooh, sorry.
No, white people
there's still more white people in movies.
I know, but it's just golly.
This could This could be
But
great,
bro,
though.
another thing though, right?
What was you gonna say?
I didn't give two shits about the Oscars before that.
Only reason why I was tuned in is because Beyonce was performing. I was like, oh, it's her show. Yeah. Let me watch her concert.
Speak on the performance, by the way.
Ivy was in it.
What did you think of the performance?
It was the vocals go crazy. I need y'all to stop playing with B. And you saw Blue in the front?
Yeah. I didn't notice her at first. I didn't notice her at first.
Her little outfit. I was like, go ahead, performing with mom. They're just so cute.
It was adorable.
I didn't understand the whole necklace around her thigh, but whatever. It's Beyonce. She could do whatever she wants.
I didn't. It was my only thing about the performance, and I feel like Beyonce was probably mad about this too. So you know how they had the lime green, everything, and then at the top of the TV, you could see outside of you could see the people walking around in the background and shit.
I know that probably got her hot.
That I was seeing that, I was like, that kept bothering me, and I was like, just from now I'm getting into the video and film and shit. I'm like, that was a mistake. That's someone fucking up, and I'm like,
somebody's getting fired. They probably got fired already.
Yeah, they definitely did.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
Beyonce,
did y'all see that movie though? You saw the movie?
Random.
What movie? King Richard.
King Richard.
Yeah, but shit was beautiful. It was amazing.
Oh, great.
Oh my God, I cried watching that.
That was a great movie.
I was just like, must be nice to have a dad. You know what I mean? It was great. Oh, God. Must be nice to have a father.
Yeah. You know what the Will Smith slap remind me of? It's just a personal story. If y'all don't
go ahead, get on the mic.
This man loves his personal story.
No, it just remind me of just like how you guys stand up for your wife, and I would just be personal. I hope my parents don't trip on this. But look, there was one point in time, right? My great uncle was staying at our house. Rest in peace to that man, right? This nigga called my mother Nappy.
To your mom. To your mom's face.
He called my mama Nappy. He called her a nappy head. And my pop said, "What did you say?" And he said, "Nappy head." He said, "Okay, I'm packing your clothes right now. We putting you on a train. You're going back to Philly."
Damn.
Period.
Bruh.
Period.
Yeah. That's
how
you do it.
Bruh.
That's how you
do it.
And
that was a subtle, that was your dad being so smooth with it. Like, yeah, you gonna head out. You heading out today.
Mind you, I don't look. Here's the thing. I was taking a nap. I wake up to a phone call saying, "Uncle Obi in Philly." I was like, "What?" The nigga just moved in with us. It was like 2 months ago.
But damn, Nappy though, like
Nappy, that's disrespectful.
That's hella I'm sorry, that's crazy disrespectful.
That's crazy.
I say that to say, I can after I've seen a lot of marriages. I get it, my nigga. I would say this once and I'll say it for the last time. Do not disrespect a man's wife.
Don't.
That's very low. That's very low. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can talk about me all you want. You talk about my wife, we got problems. That is what it is.
This could be great for Will Smith's career. You know,
honestly,
because now he could play some different roles. Now he can play a little bit more of a
Black Hollywood about to be like,
he could probably be a villain now. He could probably.
He finna be in a Tyler Perry movie now.
Light skinned bad guy. Actually, no, it's always dark skinned guy in Tyler Perry movie.
No, but is he light skinned?
He's like in between.
No, it's not always.
No, it's always a dark skinned black guy.
Speaking
it's always
of
a
black
dark
villains,
skinned bad guy. Though.
I didn't know that I was. So side note, I swore my whole life I was like, oh, I'm caramel, right?
You are caramel.
Moving down south, these niggas will humble you so fucking fast. They was like, bitch, you a yellow bone. I was like, a yellow bone. I was like, I'm yellow. They were like, a high yellow. I was like, damn. So move down south. They will really tell you about yourself. So now I'm just trying to.
At least they added bone.
I was just like, my whole life I thought I was caramel. At least they were like, nah, you yellow.
You gotta appreciate the bone. White. When they add bone.
Yeah, Jalen, that means you water.
They rock with you.
You water. You see too bad.
Yeah, bro.
Because if I am yellow.
Nah, but Khadijah, it's about to be summer.
Yeah, that's when I get my superpowers.
So just go outside. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was trying to say. I was like, y'all just wait. I'm about to be caramel. Yeah.
In the summer.
Give me a second.
In the summer.
I don't want to be no goddamn yellow.
Not the spring, but the summer.
Hey, man. Speaking of black people, man, we got a top 5 today.
No Clarence.
We got another top 5 list. Jay, do you want to bring this
you
in?
already started, nigga. Why you ask? Why you ask after you start?
They're so cute. They're like work husbands.
You already started.
Nice.
You know you could just say, yeah, man. I got you.
But I'll start. Leave this in the pocket.
Don't mess it up now.
Say, don't take this out, please.
Oh my God. Nah, we're doing top 5 black movie villains. I seen something on Instagram a couple of days ago. Shout out Alex, he sent it to me. And it was like a list of all like black people who were villains in like regular movies. Like the nigga from, for example, the nigga from Diary of a Mad Black Woman. That nigga was evil.
Oh, that was my top
choice.
Evil nigga.
Who? Say it again.
Bro, the nigga named Charles from Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
Oh, that's the chubby bald dude, right?
Funny.
Yeah,
that nigga.
But
when that nigga,
Khadijah,
got thrown into the bathtub.
No, so right.
Pump your brakes. Pump your brakes. Before we get started, we're gonna do it like this. This is how it's gonna work. This is how it's gonna work. Can I get it out?
Me and Tyler are not good students. I'm so sorry.
I know you guys are terrible at this. Can y'all ignorant ass niggas please shut the hell up?
Okay.
Can I speak now? Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Fucking asshole. Fucking Tyler's fault. This is Tyler's fault.
It really is, because I was behaved. I was so behaved.
We gonna go one at a time. I'm gonna do we're gonna go 5. I say my 5. Tyler say his 5. Khadijah say her 5.
So like we normally do it. Got it.
Yeah. I'm just saying, keep it organized. Keep it organized. And then no.
Khadijah,
So then,
as the
once you
guest.
say your 5, I'll say my 4. Tyler says his 4. Khadijah says her 4. Like who you have ranked? Yeah, like
talking about?
Going one at a time. Like who's your number 5? Yeah.
I'm
keeping it
organized.
I'm just trying to keep it organized.
What do you mean one at a time? Like, so I'm saying all my 5, right?
No, you're gonna say who's your number 5.
No, just the number 5.
Okay. So
and then once you go, I'll go and say who's my number 4 is, and it just we're gonna go in a circle.
Wow. I can tell y'all are not teachers. This was a horrible job explaining the directions.
Sorry. I'll start.
I ain't say nothing.
Well, you wasn't listening. You wasn't listening, nigga. Anyways,
don't take none of this out.
What are you talking about, nigga?
I'm gonna start. All right.
Okay.
My number 5 is Show Enough from The Last Dragon. That's an old movie. That's from the 80s.
Damn.
Bruce Leroy.
That's like the
Kiss My Converse.
Okay, I know you're talking about.
You gotta Google it, my
nigga. You don't know who Show Enough is?
No. I did.
That movie.
I know who you're talking about.
That's an old ass movie, but that nigga is hilarious. That's my first one. That's my number 5.
I would give that 5. That's a cool spot.
Kiss My Converse is an iconic line. Kiss my Converse, kick the nigga in the mouth. He came into the family shop and fucked it up just so he could fight Bruce Leroy.
Those shoes ain't got no support.
Leroy wasn't even there.
That's the best part.
Not Tyler being like, orthopedically, it's not the good choice.
Support, bruh.
It's just not the right choice.
This nigga foot. He really felt his foot, bro.
Who's number 5, Tyler?
Who's next? Go.
My number 5 is from a Tyler Perry movie.
Damn.
It is Carlos from Medea's Family Reunion.
Which one was that one?
This nigga was an asshole. This was Blair Underwood's
character.
Okay.
The one with B in her?
So he was very abusive. And then, but he got at the end, he got the hot grits poured on him. And then they start playing Al Green.
Ooh, yeah. The hot grits.
That hot grits was vicious. The nigga got the bubbles, probably got bubbles on his back and shit.
Yeah, that's not a me problem though.
Yeah, that's not. You damn Skippy.
And then end up paying for somebody else.
Oh shit, yeah.
No, her sister came up.
Yo, for real.
Her sister.
For real.
Ain't nobody come up like her.
That's a great come up. Oh shit. That wedding was beautiful.
Who was the it was the
remember it was the one with the horrible brain.
Kojo. No. Medea Ferry.
Wait, so they did Shamar Moore and
she came up. She had to pay for the wedding. No. Shamar Moore was.
I know, but he
black
did two
woman.
back-to-back movies with two light
He
skinned.
did. He always had a bad wig. Yes, he did.
Nah. It was Boris Kojo.
Did he have a wig in that one?
Boris Kojo was Medea's family reunion.
There's so many fucking Medea movies. God damn. It's like, which one?
I know. Boris Kojo. Bruh, she married Boris Kojo. Didn't have to pay for the wedding. And that nigga was a bus driver in the movie, so that nigga came up. Shit's crazy.
Yeah, and you know he got that good pension.
Shit is crazy, bro.
About this nigga Carlos had to pay
Good
for it.
pitch.
That's why you shouldn't beat women, because sometimes you man to pay for someone else's wedding.
No, you always have to pay for it in some shape or form. Don't beat women.
Yeah, don't beat women.
Some shape or form.
You always have to pay for it.
Right,
my number 5 is My number 5 is from Four Color Girls. This is also a Tyler Perry joint. And it was, I cannot think of his name, but Janet Jackson's husband.
Oh, I thought
he was dicking the booty, literally.
Oh my God.
What was
He gave her AIDS.
He gave her
AIDS.
Now that's 5. I'm not going.
That's a sad movie.
Yeah, that movie is sad, but you know.
Movie.
Yeah.
He gave her AIDS. I thought you were gonna say Michael Ealy.
And I remember there was a part that she was like, "Oh, you just bending over for niggas?" He's like, "I ain't bending over." She's like, "Oh, you doing the bending." I will never forget that shit.
Oh my God.
He said, "Nah, put some respect on my gay shit. I'm doing the bending."
I ain't even gonna cap. Y'all. I've heard the story of Four Color Girls. I can't.
It's intense.
I just can't.
It's a lot.
That is the saddest movie.
It took me a while to watch the what's that joint about the 5?
Oh,
the 5 Boys.
The when they see us.
Yeah.
When they see us, yeah.
Joint. It took me like a whole year later.
That was a lot.
I'm kind of good on those kind of films, though. I'm not gonna hold you.
That lawyer, she a white woman, so this don't go in.
Actually, no,
that's a daggone villain. The lady
no, but that's a black film, though, right?
That's a black film. No, white people could be in this. And sometimes the white man is always the villain.
Jail. That's
top tier.
Yeah,
if I know it.
That's a
she's
villain
in my honorable mentions.
Boy. All right.
Okay, Jalen, number 4.
Damn, that's
number 4 is Nino Brown.
Ooh.
Yes, that's a villain.
That's a nigga out here trying to get
that nigga killed Ice-T's mother. That's Nino Brown. He's a villain. The way he pulled out a sword, he stole his best friend's girl in front of him.
If you notice, guys, Jalen's octave goes up when he's not getting his way. It's kind of like a tantrum.
Oh my God.
He's like, "Oh, you're not hearing me."
Nino Brown was evil, bruh.
I'm not gonna hold you. He was.
What was that? Was it his girl?
Yeah, that was his girl.
I mean, but she was easy to take. I don't know.
That was Alan Payne's girl. He stole her right from his face in front of him, and then flailed her around in front of him. That's his best friend, and then he killed the nigga. He killed his best friend.
He kind of
still. That's some evil shit. I ain't gonna kill you if you snitch on me.
I appreciate that, Jay.
He's my best friend. I ain't gonna kill you. Nino Brown's a villain.
I wouldn't kill you either. I don't know if you was expecting a response. I wouldn't kill you.
If you don't think Nino Brown is a villain, there's something wrong with you.
All right, you're right. Nino Brown. I give you that one.
Nino Brown's a villain. People villain. He's a villain. Why do you think that old ass man shot him?
Because the nigga couldn't find nowhere else to live. Nigga, go take your ass. Nigga, if I see somebody selling drugs around my apartment, I'll move it, my nigga. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if that's supposed to be my neighborhood.
I'm telling people, hey,
anyway.
You looking for a trap queen, it ain't over here. Let me tell you, I'm flipping like reciprocal.
Just leave. What the fuck? All right. This nigga, man. I'm sorry. All right. Number 4, man. I'm going with Ted from Love Don't Cost a Thing. That nigga was an asshole.
The bully.
Certified dickhead.
Yo, he was an asshole.
In the middle of a basketball game, this nigga looks up and said, "Why y'all in my section?"
Who cares? You playing the game. You obviously nigga riding the bench. He ain't that good.
Oh my God.
No, this nigga stopped the game.
Yeah,
my coach would have snatched my ass up so fast.
That's why I was like,
The
where the
coach would have
coach?
snatched me up.
Coach would have been like, nah, bro.
That's one of those moments where a movie is movieing.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, that ain't real shit.
Yeah, very much so. Very much so. That
Yeah.
whole movie was movie. Nick Cannon was just like flying.
Yo,
out of
but that
bushes, just all types of shit. Oh, the dance was fire.
Had the fork around the neck. You feel me?
Nigga fix the car with a condom.
Oh my goodness.
Hey,
Fix the car.
innovative.
With a
that nigga's going places. I don't
obviously.
think nobody picked up on that.
He's never learned how to use a condom properly.
Ever since then,
Yeah.
too busy fixing
That's probably
cars
what
and shit with it.
That's definitely when he learned about condoms.
My God.
We
That's
got
what he
that.
think it's for. I don't think he
Yeah.
know it's to use to like protect from having kids. You know what? Get Nick on the phone. Get this nigga on the phone. Get him on the phone.
Do you know what a condom is, sir?
He need to use that turban to fix the car. What you talking about?
Why are we
Use
like?
that daggone turban on his head.
I gotta write down everybody.
Oh God.
All right, man.
Okay,
I'm
my
sorry,
number
y'all.
4 would have to be Killmonger.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I think
you know, because
he
he
was
real
deep. I didn't put him
Like,
at number
it
5. I didn't feel right putting him at the bottom.
Yeah.
But I do feel like
Yeah.
he was kind of asshole-esque.
Yeah.
Low key rooting for him.
Low key.
Low key.
I think his
Yeah.
ending, Barry, put me in the ocean with my ancestors. That shit was heavy. And I
That
think
shit.
that was like,
That was
wow,
tough.
okay, you noble and shit. All
That was
right.
tough.
It's like
And
I wonder if there was any white kids that heard that was like, what they
probably
mean,
most
Mom?
likely. Mom, can he not swim? No. So Billy, so Negroes, there's a story there, right? We don't know how to swim. And I promise you, if we did, you wouldn't have any of this shit. We would not be here. Oh, can you imagine if we knew how to swim? Man, we'd be Michael Phelps and the fuck out of this shit. Just saying.
Hey, bro.
I know how to swim. I just want to, I'm defying the odds. I know how to swim.
I'm not
Oh,
gonna lie. I can't do that shit.
Can you at least swim to save your life?
I
Like,
can't do that shit.
I
could
don't like
swim
that
to save
probably
my
work,
life.
'cause
I
that
can't
means
tread
Tyler, you
water.
can't swim?
I can't
God
tread
damn,
water.
nigga,
like,
you
I
can't tread
can't
water?
tread
That mean you
float.
can't swim.
I could dead man float.
I mean,
I
you
could
can't
dead man
swim.
float
You
like
can't tread water. You can't swim.
Man,
I could put my back. I could put my back like I could be looking
Wow.
up and just
I
stay
feel
in
like
that
you know how to
bitch.
swim?
Yeah, I swim like a
Stay in
fish.
that
Remember
bitch.
we was at your
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah,
I
yeah.
swim like a fish.
Okay, we got to get.
I've been meaning. You know what? Before Corona, I was literally
No,
going to
I
take
really
lessons. I
no.
was
If there's
gonna
one
go
thing
take
I want
lessons,
black
bro.
people, like there's a list of things I want black people to do, but like truly know how to swim.
You ain't even from the inner city.
All right, I'm gonna do it. I got y'all.
Who's not from the inner city? Tyler?
Tyler,
Where is he from?
you live in Maryland. They got water and beaches and shit.
Yeah, don't learn how to swim at a
Nigga,
beach. That's dirty.
Nigga, ain't no beaches
What?
in PG.
You don't
What
have
the
a
fuck is you
coastline?
talking about? I never went, nigga. Let me tell you something. Before I met my wife, my parents, we didn't
Oh,
go
you
to
wasn't
the
a
beach.
beach type of family?
What you
Yeah,
talking
you
about?
wasn't- Oh,
No.
What? Where my Hispanics at?
No,
When it got
nigga.
hot, get the ham and cheese. Put that shit in the cooler with the chips. Maybe
my
that's why I
God.
know how to swim. We was always at
I-
the
we
fucking
go to
lake
the-
or beach.
yeah, exactly.
We go to the pool every now and then, but
Damn.
come on, we wouldn't know.
He said,
Well, my number 3 is Steven from Django. Samuel Jackson.
Oh,
Oh, what number did you pick? What you have?
Was that wait?
I'll
What,
find
did you
out.
have that as 3?
Nah, that was. that was
I'm trying to be the optimistic person here.
that was- you know what? Honestly,
You had
I
him at
did.
3
You had
too?
it
Oh,
as
then-
3?
To be honest with you.
Then we can
That's
just
cool.
both talk about it.
I got some
We can
backups.
just both talk about it then.
Nah, I
We both
got
talk
some.
about
Yeah,
number
you can
3.
talk about both of your perspectives.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll say this. Anytime I'm riding a horse, which ain't often, I always think of
It's a
Steve.
nigga
What
on the lawn.
When he said, it's a nigga on the horse. That's all I could think of. When I was in Jamaica, I would ride horse in Jamaica. I look up at the sky and I was just like, it's a nigga on a horse.
There hasn't been no black character I've despised as much as Steven. I despise.
Oh, my
that
goodness.
nigga. I despise
Who?
Samuel Jackson. That's his name, Steven
Samuel Jackson's
yo,
character.
I don't. I'm gonna be real with you. I know like the characters, but I don't know like how they acted. I refuse to watch slave movies, so that's
That wasn't a slave movie.
It's
It
not
wasn't
really a
movie.
slave movie though. It's a slave
Yeah,
superhero
like
movie.
he wasn't a slave in
it.
that movie. He wasn't a slave in that movie. He was a bounty
Nah,
hunter.
but they make fun of the KKK.
No.
Radiation running through his veins.
They make fun of the
took
KKK.
time. It took place in the slave time, and it's slave-esque. It's
You know
slave
what? I respect
adjacent.
that.
I don't like it.
It wasn't.
They do. There's some
Yeah,
scenes
it's
in
pretty
there
bad,
that's,
but like
that's
that
kinda
wasn't a
ridiculous, bro.
slave
Like
movie.
when the dudes are fighting.
That was a black hero. That was a black superhero
dudes-
movie.
Yeah, no, but it's like
Jamie Foxx was not a
black
slave.
hero. No, I'm not doing
Jamie
it.
Slot.
No, he kind
started
of
for slave for like
as a
5
slave,
minutes.
and then he
For
got
like
freed
5
by a
minutes.
white man.
He did
He
get
got freed by a white man.
He did, but not on purpose.
The only way he was
didn't
able to
free him on
maneuver
purpose,
was
though.
because he was rolling with the white man.
No, he
Cool, and
released them all.
if I know it,
He let them all free. He let all them dudes. He let everybody free. He's like, do what you want with the guy he left behind. Remember, and they beat him to death. This is like a slave revolt movie. It's like Birth of a Nation.
yeah. But I also didn't watch that shit either. Like I said, I'm.
I respect.
You know,
I respect
like if
it.
I'm anti, like I'm not. I don't like to use the word anti, but I'm just not. I'm not giving money to that. I just don't want to see that shit no more. And it could be because I'm hurt because of that show I did watch that had to do about slaves. It got canceled, and so Underground, yeah,
Underground.
Oh.
like that shit. I was like, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
good.
Django did come out around the same time as like the slave. Like they were doing mass slave movies.
Yeah, it was just like 12 years a slave.
Yeah,
You a slave.
That's
Your
why I
mom
like
like
Django,
It's
'cause
like
it was
all
a-
this slave shit. It's like, all
Yeah.
right, like get up off my back. I don't know. I wasn't feeling it.
That's why I like Django.
I ain't gonna lie.
I seen them
I've
all,
seen
too.
them all. I love history. I love history. Like anything that takes place at a certain time period, besides like that white English shit. Except for Bridgerton. Shout out Bridgerton. I'm willing to watch a lot of stuff with historical
Yeah.
aspects of them. So I've pretty much seen all the.
I
slave
love
movies.
me. I'm a history major, right? Love me some history, but yeah, when it come to the slaves, no, I'm not doing it.
I just like
No,
Django
my
'cause
friends
all-
want to go to Louisiana, and I was like, cool. One of them was like, let's visit plantations. Bitch, are you dumb?
Oh,
No. I'm not.
No.
No. And I'll be damned because I'll have the luck of going to said plantation to visit, and there'll be white folks there. What you taking notes? What are you here for? What do you know? You're right.
trying to
You trying to
reminisce?
bask in the glory? Like that just feels wrong to no.
You know, it's funny. One of my teammates was just in Savannah, Georgia. They were just in Savannah, and there's this memorial, I think, where like it's just this big, pretty much like a cave built in brick. It was just where they would hold the
I'm
slaves.
so fucking good.
And, like
Let's change the topic.
my
Khadijah,
teammate
what's
was
your
white.
number
My
three?
teammate was white. He took a picture in there, and so
Okay.
he good. He good.
Oh, I was ready. Hey, I was
responded.
ready.
Oh my god.
I responded. I was like, do you feel my ancestors in there? I was like, hey, I know you gotta feel it.
Oh my
That's
god.
a little creepy. Just a little bit. I gotta go there
I
though.
cannot. Is it my turn?
We gotta
Yeah,
go to
it's your
Africa,
turn.
y'all.
What are we
Yeah,
on?
welcome.
Is this 4 or 3?
3. We on
3. Ooh, I forget her name, but the cousin from Soul Food, she a heifer.
Oh, what's her name? What? Oh shit!
Wow.
I'm all about equality, so men and women are on my
No.
list. Yeah,
What's her whole ass?
Can I respectfully say while I get it, I think the man's more the villain in this one. The
No.
husband
So,
was
okay, it could be a
the man
combo.
was looking
both
at
of them
her.
motherfuckers
The
could be in 3.
But the nigga was Jay. The nigga was looking at her nasty like quarter of the movie before
Yeah,
that
right.
happened.
Right.
Giving her the sex eyes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he wanted to quit
You know
being a
what I'm
lawyer,
saying?
to do music. But
Can you
Right.
imagine?
He was feeling some
But-
type of way because his
Because
wife
you
was
sound
like,
dumb.
but
wife was
but
like,
I would
nigga, really?
if I hated being a lawyer, and I saved up enough coin where I could quit and do
be cool?
music and be cool. I don't see what the issue is because he was a lawyer. It's not like he was a bum nigga.
I think he was trying
Yo,
to take
that's
a
what
lot
ended
of
up happening.
money.
He was trying to
take out a lot of their money to
yeah.
do it too.
He was being stupid about it. He was
Yeah.
being dumb about it.
I don't know. You know,
what was her
the
name?
music business. I feel like if you're
1
married,
second.
bro,
I'm going to
you
ask
gotta
the
have
expert.
You gotta have a third party in there.
I'm going to ask Jada.
He definitely had Shorty on the wall though,
with his ass cheeks out.
What was the name?
Raw ass. I don't know her name though. I can't think of her name. But you know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about.
The one that was sleeping with thing.
Tell her to F her cousin.
Parker tried to beat the crap out.
Damn, Jay don't remember neither.
Bruh.
That's a favorite movie though.
I give you that.
I'll give you that.
First of
Great
all,
choice.
I'll give it to the both, the husband and the cousin. But they was on some foul shit.
You know what else? You know what else was a villain in that movie? Diabetes.
Hey,
cut that.
Let's talk about it. Because it took
Diabetes
Nana.
was the biggest villain.
It took Nana. The hog hats, the king hawk, whatever. The collard greens. It was too much. Too much. Soul food was the villain in that one. A little too much soul on that
All the
food.
food was the villain.
Just saying. Thank you. Hypertension. Yeah.
Blood pressure. All was raised because of all that food. Bruh, every Sunday, my nigga.
Right. It's like, come on,
every
Nana.
Sunday.
Like, at some point, some of us are trying to get right.
Fried chicken every Sunday.
You did fried chicken, macaroni and cheese.
That's a lot of cooking.
Collard greens with the pork in the
and she ain't thinking that either. She just let that shit marinate in it.
You know
that shit got some salt.
You know who?
Every Sunday.
Who also villain in that movie? That light skinned nigga that was messing with Nia Long.
Ooh. Wait. Why do you think he's a villain?
You know
that nigga knew.
I think he's just a nigga.
Knew not to give another man's wife money. No, that's not what it is. He don't know. She got another man's wife a job. No, she got him a job. And didn't say nothing.
What was the problem with that?
I think he's just a nigga though.
I don't like it.
I think he's just a nigga though. The problem, I think, well, for one, we don't know what she did.
Okay, you got that.
To get to her.
That's a little.
She went out to dinner with him.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
she went out to dinner with him.
That conniving ass light skinned brother.
Yeah, and that's not working.
No, it's really not that. And my thing is, like, ladies, like, cool. We're like super, like, okay, like, I want to do this for my man. But the guy, you knew what the guy. You know what I mean? You just know. You know.
Who's also
know his intentions.
What was her name? I'm going to find it out.
We gotta go back and watch.
I'm on the mission. I'm on the case. Oh, well, never mind. I'm not on the case. It's my turn.
Jay, what's number 2 for you, bro?
Ooh,
that's a black man.
That is a black man.
Loophole, but it's a black man.
That is a black man.
That's one mother. Shut your mouth.
James Earl Jones.
We didn't know he was a white man
did that
to the last movie, but you know what? It was.
No, but James Earl Jones was
the voice
voiceover,
of
right?
it the whole time. So
he does some crazy good voiceovers.
He does. Mufasa.
Yeah.
You know he was mute.
Shut up, for real. Why?
Most of his life he was mute. And then
he was on that Maya Angelou diet.
I am a woman.
Well, you said that by
phenomenally.
Don't fuck with my nigga Maya.
It's the step in my. It's the stride in my.
They got some powerful ass. I'm gonna be quiet for a couple of years because they got some. Their voices are so like powerful and like, you know, this nigga Tyler, he going to hell. I'm not going where he going because Maya's no longer with us. So, I'm not trying to, he's trying to get VIP. I'm not.
Thank y'all for Maya Angelou.
Oh my God. What is
God bless her
soul.
soul. All right, man. My number 2, I forget her name in the movie, but it has to be Monique.
Oh wow! That was my number 1. That was my number 1. That was my number 1.
Precious.
Oh wow! Yeah, that was the most evil woman I've ever seen in my life in any type of movie.
Yo,
so evil.
I'm not gonna hold you. The character development in that welfare office. You got it. I used to do that, reenact that scene at school. Just to shoot the shits.
Can you do it now?
I can't really remember the lines now. It's not really hitting the same, but I used to be able to reach into that dark place, you know?
I'm glad you stay away from that now. We appreciate that, but Yeah,
you can't trust anybody that got a do-rag with the tail out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta roll that bitch up.
You gotta roll that bitch up. And I think she wore her do-rag with the tail out. And you can't trust
why you need to
protect
your neck for? What you protecting your neck for? With the flap out. You have to do-rag with the flap out. What you protecting?
She was hurt.
You don't wear the flap. I don't got the flap.
Also, you can't trust nobody that smokes cigarettes. Like,
yeah, that too, you know.
Actually, that's not true. On that bitch too.
That's not true because I feel like that's an older black thing.
What do you mean the older black thing?
Like I feel like only black people older, like in their 50s and 60s, still smoke cigarettes.
What?
Can you really trust them?
Jalen?
My family.
Those be the ones. Yeah, let me hold $10. I'll hold your money. I'll keep it safe when you get it from Nana.
I was raised
never
by
see that bread again. No.
I was raised by smokers. You was raised by smokers.
Your mama smoked. Exactly. I'm speaking from experience. What the fuck I'm talking about? Can't trust nobody that want a Newport short or long. Suspect.
You're right. I give you that. I give you that.
Khadijah, what's your number 2, man?
Ooh, I'm about to hit him up style. Okay. Color Purple. I think his
Harpo.
Mark, yeah. Was it Harpo?
Harpo.
Harpo, yeah. I'll shoot him dead. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That nigga was ruthless.
Danny Glover. Great actor.
Ruthless.
I've never seen The Color Purple.
What?
Never seen it.
Okay.
Me neither.
Hey.
That movie too long.
Can I see the black card?
No, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Because I've seen bits and pieces. I tried, but every time I watch it's on BET, which makes the movie 10 hours. You ever tried to watch The Color Purple on BET? They show 5 minutes and then 30 minutes of commercials. Y'all niggas need ads that bad?
You really need that many ads?
I'm trying to support BET and y'all niggas do 30 minutes of commercials.
I can't. Oh, God.
Yo, so honestly, that's why I haven't watched it either. I haven't found it anywhere. I haven't found it on streaming.
You gotta watch Color Purple. Hitch. I'm sorry.
Nigga.
Jada said that to me too.
Hitch on BET is 3 hours.
Wait, Hitch with Will?
That's an hour and 20-minute movie.
On BET?
No, it's not.
It's 3 hours on BET.
That's an 80-minute movie.
A quick movie.
Put that on everything. That's what I'm saying. You can't watch shit on that channel, bruh. The Color Purple is the only channel. My bad. BT is the only channel that showed Color Purple growing up. That TV one.
Crazy. 3 hours.
When the hell am I going to watch Color Purple?
I'm about to fold clothes. Let me throw Hitch on real quick.
Yeah, exactly.
I got a thing with folding clothes.
I could spend the day with Albert Brenneman for a few minutes before I go out the house.
Yeah, like what?
It's like that's crazy. 3 hours.
I'm sorry, I triggered you. You look triggered.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm sorry. I'm hurt because I love BT. BT used to have some good shit. I don't know when all these commercials start happening.
It's been doing that forever. It was like when we was in college.
Nah, it wasn't.
High school.
Yeah.
Anyway, my number one was already said.
Back to this. Great choice,
amazing
Khadijah.
choice.
Do you have an honorable mention?
Well, one of my honorable mention is Sanaa Lathan and A Family That Prays.
Bro, when she got slapped at the end,
she was like, yes! "Oh, my babies are Cartwright."
That's what I'm talking about.
Google.
You never seen A Family That Prays?
I don't.
Bro, she got smacked and flew over the table. And I don't promote violence on a woman, but when she got smacked, I was like, that was worth.
She was like,
okay.
That's not your child. That baby's Cartwright. And he was like, because Tyler Perry was like, you gotta see.
That's the joint where he was like trying to make his construction company and shit.
Yeah. And she was sleeping with
the guy. She was a fucking dog.
Yeah, she was
a dog.
Evil.
Khadijah, we was in college watching that shit. And when I saw her get slapped,
we threw the chair out the door.
Nigga, what?
We ran out the room. We ran out the room, down the hallway, and came back.
That's the only time That's the only time I would applaud a nigga for hitting a bitch.
Yeah,
right?
that's the only time.
The
only time.
That's it.
It was Tyler
That is
Perry.
it.
Like, nigga, you ain't know. My thing is, nigga, you ain't tell me. So Tyler need to go with her. Cause you my boy, you ain't tell me that my bitch.
Yeah, cause Tyler knew everything. Tyler knew everything. And Tyler was like, that ain't my business. Tyler talking about that ain't my business. Nigga, all right now. Look, I get you. I get it.
At least,
come on.
He ain't even
That's your boy.
no
That's supposed to be your boy.
subliminals, no nothing. Yeah, Tyler up there with her. Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, bro.
Oh my God.
My number one about to blow y'all mind. But go ahead, Tyler.
All right, man. My number one is from my favorite movie of all time. Okay. My favorite villain. Shout out to
Debo.
That nigga.
I've never been scared of a guy, but also wanting to tutor a guy. You know what I mean?
Because he can't see right.
IQ is giving me 2.
Wanting to tutor?
Why would you want to tutor him?
Because I felt like he was slow.
Oh.
I think he was slow, and that's why his anger, he looked a little like feta cheese up top. I don't know if that was the role or that's how he looked, but it was giving feta cheese up top.
He got the eye.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Niggas had to hide their jewelry when he came around. This nigga was just like, oh yeah? Oh, for real? You ain't got nothing, huh?
Like, who you know? Yeah, that nigga was ruthless. I'm not going to hold you.
He was bad.
He was an urban legend. There we go.
I'm surprised that nigga never got shot.
I'm sure niggas attempted.
Bruh, that nigga got hit with a brick. Huh? They had to hit that nigga got hit with a brick and still almost recovered.
A whole ass brick. Not no half a brick, a piece of a brick, a whole ass
in
brick.
The face too. In the face. That would have knocked any other human out. That nigga was.
Wait, you know what? He reminds me of Goliath. Remember that like fable, Goliath and the other guy?
Wow.
You know that's funny because he used to be on that show American Gladiators, and that's who he was. What's his name?
She said the other guy.
I fucking hate. Okay, but you knew who I was talking about.
Goliath, right? David?
No, I said Goliath and the other guy. I forgot David. Forgot his name.
This nigga Debo was sitting inside of a dog van for about 4 hours and still wanted to whoop him.
Committed as fuck. The commitment.
Surrounded by feces. Because fucking
nothing but
Pops
shit.
was covered in
handcuffs on.
Shit and piss.
And the nigga was still handcuffed the whole time.
Shit and piss.
Shit and piss.
Pops was farting from the
and his whole back was covered in shit and he had no idea.
Yo, Pops was throwing
it. He was just focused. Debo was just focused, bro. He was like, I'm gonna go kill this.
Oh my God.
Look, if it smell, I don't care if it stink. I'm gonna kill this nigga.
Craig whooped his ass. Bro. And Craig whooped his ass again. Craig whooped his ass every movie except for the last one.
Nah, they got arrested.
That's what happened. No, but he whooped his ass in that one too. Well, he hit him with a bat, remember?
Yeah, you're right.
He broke the bat.
Yeah, he broke the bat off Dubo's back, and then he fucked up Lil Joker.
Yeah.
No more luck doors.
Got you.
That was, we're going to let it slide. But
that wasn't
good.
Racist?
No, we can't be racist. That was prejudice for sure, but it wasn't good. Like, it just wasn't good.
Damn.
All right, Khadijah, blow it.
Okay, now I'm horrible with the characters' names, so bear with me. But why did I get married? The bald-headed husband talking about, no, I ain't go with her fat ass.
He was sleeping with her friend, and she was like, "Oh yeah."
I felt so bad. This is why you got to know your worth, lady.
And she knew.
She didn't know. Remember when she found out? She was like, "Oh shit!" Like she was so oblivious about it.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, she was.
And it was her loudmouth friend, who people say that I'm that friend, but fuck off. That her loudmouth friend who was like, "Yeah, Terry, tell her." And then that's what you found out.
That was a good impression.
Shout out to Cuzzo. What's the dude name that loved him some thick women? Loved him some Jill Scott.
That man's real name.
Hey, but all he does is Tyler Perry films, and that nigga's eating. I don't care.
There's a trend in this.
Love
A
me some
lot of
Jill
these
Scott.
villains are from Tyler Perry movies.
I didn't want to say it.
Tyler Perry knows how to
He
vilify.
sure
knows
do.
how to vilify.
I'm also surprised we didn't
black
pick any
man.
white people from a movie.
But he also has blackmail, like, he got the black man
Yeah,
to
he
come
do,
save
yeah.
the day too.
Oh,
So
you know
it's
what?
like, it's a
Daddy's Little
balance.
Girl. That was a Tyler Perry's movie,
Yeah.
and that was a black.
Daddy's
Yeah.
Little Girl changed
Yeah.
my life. Y'all don't understand. That movie changed
That was
my
like a
life.
Tyler Perry movie. He
I was like,
lifting
this
up
black
this
man
black
out here.
man. Yeah,
That was
Idris Elba.
taking care of his daughter.
That
man got out the car, beating the shit out of that
boy.
drug dealing ass nigga.
I
Oh
ain't
my
never seen
goodness.
Gave him the
moment.
1-2.
That moment.
Wow,
was,
we really sleep on Tyler Perry.
yeah.
That movie.
It's because
That movie made me very
It's
afraid of
because-
white women. I'm glad I saw that movie before I went to college. Because I was like, never. I will never. It was because of that movie. I ain't never
you ain't
messed
never
with
played
no
in
white
the
woman
snow?
in school. I refused. I ain't never played in the snow.
That's true. Tyler ain't never played in the snow.
It was a quarter snow.
It wasn't a quarter. It was a half a snow. It was
Oh,
it was a
shit.
half a snow.
It was some stores that's like a car wash. Huh?
It was a half pint.
Anywho.
I never played with the purest of snow.
I never
never
got
Nope,
dived
a
into the
drop
purest
of that
snow.
blood.
I
It count.
never-
It count.
I never went to the. That's not true.
Drop
That's
of
not
that
true.
blood.
Count. A
'Cause
drop
they
count.
no, because they say it the other way. They say it the
Drop a
other way.
black?
White people be like, "We got to drop a black, he black." I'm like,
Yeah,
"All right,
no,
well,
that's what I mean. A drop of black. It count.
I ain't messing with no white woman. Don't care. I ain't do it.
Well,
couldn't.
you
It
know,
wasn't
these
in me.
white men, they kind of looking a little gingery and cute. And
I
it's,
got another.
it's,
Well,
it's
go ahead,
giving me
Khadijah.
good credit score.
We already lost Kamala. We lost
Yeah.
Katanji. Go ahead.
And their skin is
Might as
glowing.
well fuck it.
I can't
It's
believe
okay.
we lost
Just
Katanji.
saying.
You're gonna see that pink little
Y'all,
thing.
you
and
need to
run
get
away.
your you need to get your brothers together. Do
I'm just saying.
have a meeting and
All,
get them
all
right.
I'm gonna say, you're gonna see that pink little thing. You're gonna get scared.
No, you know, because you know what I'm gonna think of when I see that pink thing. Security, good credit, bills paid,
I got.
and there's that good amount of fear. No, I'm gonna see security,
You know what,
and
Khadijah,
I
you
need my
gotta
man
stop.
to fear me just a little bit. And a white man, I feel like
You need your man to
yeah,
fear you.
just a little bit, just a dash. Y'all gonna tell me y'all not
fear
afraid of
my
y'all
wife.
wives just a little bit?
No one said that.
See, I need that. I need
Just a little.
Just a little bit. I do fear my wife a little bit.
Anybody have it?
I don't know why.
yeah,
though.
but you
I don't know
don't
why
even
I
question
fear,
it. You just
but
you
I
just
do.
Cause yeah.
I do. See, and the funny thing is, my wife don't fear me. I know for a fact
I
she
ain't
don't
afraid
fear
of
me.
my wife. Jada definitely ain't afraid of me.
I would
Jalen,
never
what did you
ask
just
my
say?
wife
I'm not
to
afraid
cook.
of my wife.
You need to be,
Bro.
Yeah, it's some quiet ones.
I never.
Ones that
I'm.
just be calm.
I don't
She ain't
think
afraid
I've.
of me.
I don't think I've ever asked my wife to cook dinner. I've never been like, "So you cooking dinner tonight?" I don't think I've ever said that, but my wife says that to me all the time.
Yeah. Know your place. Know your place.
my wife be like, "So
like, dinner
you
gonna cook
cooking
itself
dinner,
or what?"
Right. And I can't say no. I just say some other slick shit like after I work out.
That ain't
Or I'll
slick.
say
He's
some
like, "Yes,
shit
ma'am.
"Oh, if you
After I
want
work
the dinner, you
out."
gotta wait." No, it's slick because I know when she get home, she hungry as hell. But I'm like, I'm gonna go work out first. So you either could cook now and eat, or you gotta wait for me to get home. And best believe she be waiting. I'll be like, "Dad, I really gotta do this shit."
Yeah, patiently waiting.
You really
No,
don't
that
want to
nigga
do
say
it
he
that
gonna cook.
bad.
I'm good. I'm not gonna go out with y'all. That nigga say he gonna cook. We good.
Oh my god.
Y'all are too much.
Y'all niggas is
That's how
class.
it be,
Y'all got any honorable mentions?
Yeah, I got Lisa from Fresh
What?
Prince.
Hey,
As much as people want, let me
that
tell you
bitch
something,
is
my nigga.
evil.
Before they even met, she was kind of toxic.
Interesting.
Before
That'd
they
be
met,
toxic.
before they even met, bruh, before they got together, she tied this nigga up just so she could be in the sorority.
Yeah, I forgot
Man,
about
if you don't get out
that.
of here with that mess,
Well,
that's number
sororities
one.
are like really
This nigga
like,
got shot.
hard
Yeah,
to get into.
yeah.
They are. I get it. The nigga got shot. He be like, "Yo, you love my life. Like, marry me, cause nigga could die
Right.
any second." She wait till they get to the altar, my nigga.
Yo.
Their parents are also fucking.
Right here, right now. This is when you trying to second guess shit.
Then they ended up becoming brother and sister. That's a little weird.
And then they become siblings.
Gross.
Man, this shit crazy.
Wait, what do you mean they became siblings?
Yeah,
all that nigga
Will's mom and
because their parents got married. That once again, their parents pretty much paid for the wedding. So. Well, no, Uncle Phil paid for the wedding. Uncle Phil got his money
from Training Day.
That shit was a trend.
Is he a villain though?
Denzel in Training Day, a villain.
Hell yeah. King Kong ain't got shit on me. Yeah, that nigga's a villain for sure. That nigga was crooked the whole movie.
He was a crooked cop.
Yeah, he was the whole movie.
The reason he's dead is because he was out at the casino and killed a Russian. Bro, beat a Russian damn near to death.
Nigga is a villain top tier.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Let me just say, if the races were switched,
here this nigga go.
He'd be even worse villain.
I don't
even worse
think
villain if he was white.
No, if the races were switched though, I don't think the nigga really get in trouble.
Well, I mean, systematically, we have proof that he probably wouldn't.
He wouldn't, but
Tyler,
no, he didn't get in trouble with the police. He got in trouble with the Russians for beating up
it was
a Russian.
It was the street dude.
No, it was the street dudes.
Nah. The nigga would have been straight if the hood niggas
can't even say that shit with a straight face. You see what I'm saying?
Nah.
On that
if he
bullshit.
was white, he would have. Honestly, him being black kind of saved him from the Russians because they gave him a chance.
Yeah, he had a nice little stretch. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, they gave him time. If he was a white boy, they would have been snatched him. He would have had no protection. They couldn't get him in the jungle. That's what that area is called, the jungle. Okay. They couldn't get him in the jungle, but if he was a white boy, they could have came and got his ass out the jungle. That's all I gotta say.
That's all.
That's one time being black saved that man's life, or at least a day.
Shout out to being black. It's kind of a treat.
Being black is amazing.
Hey, that's a fact, man. That's a fact. And you know what?
Being black is being great.
Shout out to Kyrie. I know this was a terrible transition. I just want to give a shout out to Kyrie Irving. Now, we talked about this nigga on the podcast. Why ain't the nigga want to get vaccinated? Why did the nigga do
You know what? It's because he got hurt by Kalani and could never move on. Kalani, yo, she did him dirty. She got that power though, that thing.
She just might have that. First of all, shout out to Kalani.
She got a new album coming out.
I understand the music now. I wasn't that much of a fan.
What?
You got to be in a hurt place.
I start. Shoot, you gotta be a little freaky.
Well, depending on the songs, yeah.
Yeah, the better songs.
Shit that she be talking about, I'm like, hold on now. Whoa.
Let me take some notes.
Kalani. God bless you. God bless Tiana Taylor.
Tiana Taylor's on The Masked Singer right now.
God bless Ari.
Well, she hasn't been revealed.
God bless all of them.
Oh. Change the topic. This is weird. This is a weird, bad transition. Hear about Remy Ma saying Doja Cat's not a rapper?
Ooh.
What is she, bro? We don't know.
She's a pop star. She's not a rapper.
I just
who? You really think she's an MC though?
Listen, yes, she can rap her ass off. She raps her ass.
But is she a rapper,
You're not,
bro?
listen,
Nah.
Wait. I got a valid point. I would like to say that all the rap girls are basically the new pop stars in town. They're the pop stars. They're doing dance routines and shit. They're doing all what the pop.
Rhapsody. Rhapsody's a rapper, bro.
Rhapsody is a rapper. I'm talking about the girls. I'm talking about the Megs. I'm talking about the city girls. I'm talking about
hold on. Hold my hoops. He said something about Meg.
No. I'm saying they're replacing what the pop star is with
I'm gonna push it further, and I'm gonna say this. I don't think that they're pop stars. I think our shit, like the rap culture, right, the hip hop culture, is becoming popular. And
that's what I'm saying.
That's what it comes off as.
That's what I'm saying because even the girls now,
but
even
Doja,
the girls now doing the dance routines. They're doing all that. They're doing the dance routines and shit. They got the fucking spectacle and shit. They are all pop stars now,
bro.
She just leaned. She got
Doja
Cat raps her ass up.
I get what you saying, bro. I get what you saying. Meg, city girls, they first of all, I don't count the city girls as rappers. They
No,
are
they're
just
they're rappers.
just they are in their own lane.
yeah, I
They
don't.
really in their
Yeah,
own
I
lane.
would
I'm
agree
not
with
even gonna
Tyler.
lie
I
to
wouldn't
you.
say they're rappers.
I don't even know what the fuck to
but
put those.
That's
up.
the same for Doja Cat then, if that's the case.
Yeah,
Meg is a rapper. Doja Cat is truly to me pop, like a pop star that can rap. Did you listen to her last album?
Yeah, it was no. I agree.
You listened to her last
I agree
album?
with you. Like, you could say she's a pop star that can rap, but what I'm saying is that she came up as a rapper and then went pop.
yeah, because that money got that check.
But that's what I'm saying. That now the way that hip hop, especially with the girls now, all the girls, they're the pop stars of today. Dua Lipa, she's doing she's
But I
doing
see
them numbers.
I
and
also
shit,
see it.
the city girls and the Meg Thee Stallion are bigger, more popular.
Where the hell?
I'm saying
To us,
to us, but even
I
to
also
the white
see
women.
I see it from Remy Ma's. I see it from Remy Ma's perspective.
What do you mean?
Remy Ma, and for us, that's a rapper.
Oh,
'Cause
hands
that's
down.
a rapper,
Remy-
right?
Remy Ma's like an MC.
Yeah. So
She's
when
like
she
a-
looking at
she a rapper, like she like you're right. I'm agreeing with you. She like rapper.
Still here, I gotta grab my
yeah.
charger.
So
Keep
when
going.
she, all right. So when she is discussing who can rap and who can't, it's like it's a whole
But
nother
did she
level
say she
that
couldn't rap, or
she's
she just
talking
say she
about.
wasn't
You
a
know what I'm
rapper?
saying?
That's the question. Cause
That's what I'm saying. She got another tier. Like I feel like Remy has a certain tier.
You
Okay,
mean
okay.
You know what I'm
criteria?
saying?
That's what you mean.
Like, thank you. She has a
Yeah.
certain
Yeah.
criteria.
And I
I'm
think,
glad we
like,
have a teacher
I
here.
Yeah, I think no, it's facts though, because then we can have that same discussion where some people don't feel like Drake's a rapper,
yeah,
right?
that's what it. That's the that. I just like the
Now,
conversation
see,
around it.
if you don't feel like Drake's a rapper, you ain't listen
But then
to the
but then
bars.
they
You
could
know what I'm
say-
But
saying?
then you could say Ghostwriters.
Yeah, and
Like,
people
that's not
can
him.
make the
Drake
now.
never did. Drake never really had a pop album though,
True,
bruh.
but
All that
true.
shit, all his shit was
Mm.
hard.
mm,
Except for We Coming Home. Except for that one
I
song.
feel like he always
Except for
has
that one
pop shit
song.
on his
yeah,
album.
he has pop shit.
It's
on
not a
his
whole
albums.
body of it, but it's
Hotline
he got like
Bling?
1 or 2 pop songs
Hotline Bling was a pop song.
as fuck.
That was a pop song.
The nigga sampled.
It doesn't matter
That
you
nigga
sampled.
sampled.
It doesn't matter.
Baby
No.
You know
Drive.
how many?
See,
you know how
Tyler?
many? You know how many pop songs sample rap songs?
Yeah, all the time.
You know you a hater. You know you don't like Hotline.
No,
Bling.
but I'm
You
saying
don't-
that's a
don't-
pop
you just
song.
hate.
No,
could-
but no, I don't like that song either. But Ballad, that's a pop
It's a
song.
pop song. Yeah.
That shit, well, you know it's a pop song when that bitch is on a T-Mobile commercial. Come on.
Yeah. Like, come on.
True, but when but he can balance that because he has songs like Western Road
Yeah.
Flows.
Mm.
He got Do Not Disturb. Like Jay, who the fuck we talking about? Doja Cat have to
Good
balance?
point.
I just hit the
I
butter.
just heard.
Get it
I
to
just heard
you.
on feet. I've heard it.
What
I
did
will,
she
I
have
will
to
never
balance
get
that?
over, bitch, I'm a cow, moo. Like, what? That was hard. That was hard. The bitch wore a cow outfit.
Nah, she.
and was just like, yeah.
I've seen her do freestyles and stuff.
I'm not gonna sit here and act like
She
her
was
music
featured on some
ain't
Rico
good.
Nasty
I was
songs
listening
where
to
she was
Woman.
going off.
See, okay, I'll give you that. I think her
Okay.
features, that's when she's like spitting. She's really making
Yeah.
shit shake. But on her own shit, it's very
Yeah,
poppy.
that makes
and
sense.
like,
Yeah.
Her own
Very
shit is
pop.
very
it's not
much.
giving me that.
I do like. I mean, I just did that.
She got some good
Get it
songs.
to you. That
She
get
got
to
Okay,
you,
let me
get
hit
me
that
beat.
note.
She
All
got
right,
that song. Remember,
I just
yo,
did
you
the
really
time.
changed
Get it
because
to you.
you didn't like that song. You didn't like that song.
And he got the whole melody
No, I
down.
always did. I always did. I always did
She
like
got
that
that
song.
song with,
I always did. I was just very confused on why niggas was like Doja Cat is like one of the top ones right now. I'm like,
she
to
is
who?
though. She
I wouldn't say rapper though. I think she's like out here getting her bag, but I wouldn't say
Yeah.
she's like a top rapper. Now,
just
I
an
will
interesting
say I'm
Yeah.
proud of Lotto. Like that album. Have y'all listened to her album?
I listened to the first 2 songs. Those are good.
It's on my
Yes,
list. It's on my
I
list.
was. This
I'ma
is
get
my
to it.
thing.
It's
I
straight.
think it's real cool. I love the trajectory of it, like as each song evolves. And my thing for rappers is like female, male. I don't need no 20 tracks. I just need about
Yeah.
12, 13, and that's it. She got Wayne on there.
Yeah,
the track she got
facts.
Wayne on, I was like, that was a perfect matchup. I haven't listened to. I have to listen more to the joint she got with Kodak. Kodak he gives me pedo vibes.
You heard that controversy? What was going on with her? When,
yeah, and I really think it was him. Looking at that track list, I'm like, he's the only one that would give me that vibe.
He literally did an interview on the.
He's so.
saying
he's like, you know, them niggas like, well, y'all are not these niggas, but you know, as a female, when you out and about, and there's always that one nigga that you know from like 10 years ago. Where my hug? That's the vibe he gives me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where my hug at? You
he's that nigga in the friend
group?
group. He's that nigga in the group chat that always sends girls in the group chat. Like he'll see a good looking girl and put it in the group chat. Like, yo, you see this?
Very thirsty, and you can tell you don't get it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like somebody that get it, you don't gotta ask for, you don't gotta beg.
I don't fuck with what's his face? Kodak Black. He a rapist. That's why he was in jail. It was a rape charge.
Oh,
I hear his album was good though. I heard his album was good, and I might tune in. But for now, I've been listening to Buddy. Shout out to Buddy. His new album, Super Ghetto.
It was good.
Dropped.
Nice.
That's one of the ones
I enjoyed it. I do. I like his previous album, Harlan and Alondra, just a little bit more.
Black on black. Sorry, great song.
He got Black 2 on there. Everybody want to be black. Don't nobody want to be a nigga.
Hey, yo.
Wait,
get
that
on the
album
mic
just
on that
came
one.
out?
Your buddy.
You sure that just came out? I heard that song before. Like a year ago.
Black 2
Okay,
been out, but he put it on the album.
I was like, whoa, I know that song.
Yeah. I like the Hoochie Mama song. That song go hard.
I need to give
he started the album off with Hoochie Mama.
Oh. You're Puerto Rican. This is one topic I was requested to talk about. Daddy Yankee's retiring. I guess it's a big deal.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, he's going on a world tour.
Oh shit!
Last world tour. You didn't know this?
Hey yo.
Yeah, he's retiring.
I gotta see if he's coming to Texas. Hold on.
He probably is. All the Mexicans you got out there, he definitely going out there.
Okay. There's other cultures exist out here.
I know, but
what is Daddy Yankee?
He's Puerto Rican.
What is he? Okay. I only knew Gasolina. I ain't even gonna catch.
Yeah, me too. That's why I didn't want to talk about it, but I didn't really know anything.
Yeah, Daddy Yankee get busy. I'm not even into
shout
like
out to him.
He deserves stuff, but he get busy. Him and Don Omar.
He deserves a farewell tour. Who's the other
Don
person?
Omar? He's another reggaeton. I think.
Oh yeah, Tyler didn't grow up with Hispanic people, so he doesn't know the
Oh, you really? Yo, for real? Like, no?
Like, you don't know who Wisin Yandel is?
No, I had no idea.
See?
No.
Oh my God.
Aventura?
I grew up on gospel.
Aventura?
I grew up on gospel. Jay don't know nothing.
But I will say this. I'm a Puerto Rican part-time. Like, sometimes I don't tap into that. The only time I tap into my Latin music is when I'm pissed at a man. And then I play India. And the girls that get it. India?
Who?
I'm gonna send you one of her songs, and I want you to listen to it, and you tell me how she feeling about Oh Boy, whoever she's singing about.
Does she speak English? She speak English.
Her songs are in Spanish, but you can.
I'm just supposed to feel it.
You can pick up on what she's saying.
It's like Bad Bunny. You ever listen to a Bad Bunny? It's like, you don't know what that nigga say, but
you can pick up on like, oh, this nigga's mad. Like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna send y'all the song.
Oh, I know. Okay. I don't know who. I don't know.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm like.
I get.
I'm black. I grew up under the Mason-Dixon line.
You only got black and white people. They only got black and white people down there. Just black and white.
No, we got Mexicans. We got Mexicans
down there a couple times
for sure.
Where?
Especially Virginia. Virginia.
I was gonna say,
Mexicans in Virginia.
Nigga, you been out here.
One Hispanic person when I was out there every single damn time, and don't come out there.
Nigga, you only been down here like twice, my nigga. Like, what the fuck is you talking about?
3 times.
You had not been down here 3-4 times. The only
Puerto Ricans out there is my godmother.
Nigga, I didn't say Puerto Rican.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. I ain't seen those.
They're not in Maryland. PG County is black. That's where I live. Northern Virginia is where the Mexicans be. I'm not.
Mexicans and shit out there.
I didn't know that either. Look at that.
Yeah, we got a lot of Peruvian spots. That's not really y'all,
Peruvian.
but
I mean,
Is that Peru?
that's the
Latino
closest we get.
or Latina.
Peruvian food, like the Peruvian food, like Nando's and shit. There's like a whole
Y'all
bunch
got
of different
Honduran?
versions that are around.
Is
here.
it
I don't know.
good?
Y'all got niggas from
Yeah.
Honduras?
Hell yeah, there's a spot called Sardi's. Oh,
Yeah,
nigga,
it go
Nigga, that
crazy.
shit
Oh, you
fire.
told me about that place. Told me about that
shit
place.
Oh, I
hard.
learned.
Yeah,
Is it
Sardi's
pressure?
go hard, bro.
Pressure.
Pressure, like that's a
No,
a
it's not
slang people
pressure.
use down here. Like if something's good, like oh yeah, this mac and cheese is pressure.
Oh, whoa.
I'm not that southern.
I'm
not
learning
that
so much.
South.
You know what? A
I'm
saying
not-
I've been using is like,
I kinda
yo,
like
now
that.
I'm hot. Like y'all like say that a lot.
Yo.
Like now I'm mad, I'm hot.
You might. Here's the thing, DJ. People in the South think Maryland's the North. People in the North think Maryland the South. Nobody
Y'all right
knows
in the
what
middle,
we
that's
really
why.
have our own
Y'all
shit
right in
the
going on.
middle.
So I can't even tell you what niggas in the
Y'all
South
say
say
Mo
because I don't
and
know.
Bob.
We say in the DMV.
Y'all niggas say
Yeah,
Mo and
in
Bob.
the DMV is some other
Who
shit.
the fuck is
so.
Mo and who's Bob? But they
I
say it.
can't. No. He's like,
It
who the
sounds
fuck
good.
is no?
Do it, Tyler.
Hey,
Do
Mo.
it, Tyler. It sounds cool.
Hey Mo, you
Right?
gotta
Like,
chill,
who the
Mo,
fuck
on
is
my
Mo?
mother,
I don't
on
know
my
who
mother
Mo
and
is.
everything. I really be jai like chilling, but you really finna have.
Oh my god!
really
I
about
thought
to
our
have this
accent
nigga
was
here,
bad.
Mo.
Do the kill Bob. Do the kill Bob. They stay killing Bob. I don't know
Hey,
who this
kill
nigga Robert
Bob.
is, but they love killing him.
Kill Bob, like chill, Mo. Kill
Who's
Bob. You gotta
say that
stop.
again? Kill
You gotta
Bob.
Stop, Mo. You guess how you say it? Kill Bob.
So what
Kill
does that
Bob,
mean?
Kill Bob. It's saying pretty much saying.
Damn, and all we got is fucking pop the car. Like this shit is whack.
Right? Now we got mad.
Like mad, like
No,
wicked?
like yo, it's
Oh.
mad brick out. Like
Yeah. Bricks from
like
New York.
Barry.
But,
We mean that as
Oh,
Barry.
yeah.
yeah. Mad.
I taught my mom that never again.
Yeah, y'all's different, bro.
Never again. She be like, yo, I
Y'all
went to the
different.
grocery store. There was mad people in there. I'm like, oh shit. All right,
Oh,
stop.
Shit.
Chill out.
Oh, yo, before we close out, how was your birthday? It looked like you had an amazing time. I saw you on stage, Mo. Where were you at?
Yo, so first of all, I just want to acknowledge my friends and my Houston people. Like, it was just a fucking chef's kiss. It was a vibe. So it was March Madness, hence, you know, my birthday's in March Madness. So Thursday, we hit up a spot called, where did we go Thursday? Oh, we hit up Adore. If you are ever in Houston, you need to go to Adore. They had like a St. Patrick's Day type of shit. Like shots was like $2. Like we was getting litty. Then from there, we went to this other spot that Summer Walker ended up going to after her concert here. It was cool.
You seen her?
Huh?
You saw her? Like you see?
I chose not to see her just because like when she came, I had people here and things like that.
No, like I meant like, did you see her in the club?
Oh, in the club? No. She went to literally. We went Thursday.
That's why I was laughing.
She went Friday. Like I was like,
Wow.
bitch, come on. So then Friday we ended up going to Camp Houston, which is also a vibe, chilling, whatever. Then one of my friends knows the host for Trap Karaoke, and she was like, "Yo, she knows Mouse. Yeah,
She knows Mouse Jones.
yeah, I know.
Mouse. She knows Mouse
She
Jones.
knows. She knows Mouse, and so
Mouse
I got to
Jones.
meet Mouse.
Oh, real.
Mouse is a real cool dude. He's a real cool dude.
Wait, you met
Nigga,
Mouse?
a real
I
nigga,
met
man.
Mouse.
Fuck with him.
You
Yeah.
met Mouse?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to ride nigga dick, but
That's my
I
nigga,
fuck
man.
with
I
this
fuck
nigga,
No, he-
man.
That
He's
podcast,
real,
he
I'm
ain't
not
shit.
being
real
rude.
ass
He's real
nigga.
chill people. He's real cool. So she was like, yo, y'all trying to go backstage? And,
love his podcast.
I was like, sure, yeah. Go backstage. And like me, that was my sober night, Friday. And I was joking. I was like, yo, if you're going to play that Bodak Yellow, pass me the mic. And there was a girl singing some Cardi B song. And y'all know, Cardi B, I mean, I ride for Nicki, but if you really trying to hear me spit, put on a Cardi B joint and I'm bar for bar. We going. And so she didn't know it. And he's looking at me and gives me the mic. And I'm like, shit, you ain't got to tell me twice. I hop on and I'm trying to get the girl to like hype her up. She didn't know a fucking lick. I look back and, you know, my friends are like, bitch, go, you know. So then I start spitting. Then I heard a ding, 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 and it transitioned to Bodak Yellow. And when I tell you, I was like, hey, yo, hey, little bitch, go, watch out. Watch out. So it was dope. And then we went backstage, chucked it up with Mouse. He was such a vibe.
Wow. I did not know that y'all met Mouse Jones.
Shout out to Mouse. Shout out to Guys Next Door podcast, man.
That's crazy.
Fire.
Yo,
met Mouse
I'm
Jones.
jealous.
That nigga's a celebrity.
Yeah. Yo, he's really a vibe.
Yeah,
I see.
He good. Yeah, that's what's up, man. It
was really dope. And then obviously Saturday, like we got, went to Nomad, had a vibe, whatever. My friends were obliterated. I was obliterated, and yeah.
Hey, let me ask you something, because I have a real problem celebrating.
This was my first birthday that I was able to celebrate. I struggle with celebrating my birthday.
How'd it feel to actually did you plan this out? You was like, I'm intentionally plan out my birthday, or you just had
and Jalen can attest to this. I am really not into planning shit. Jada, his fiance, is like the one that does all that. Like she knows my birthday and she's like, hey, this is what we're doing Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I'm like, cool, I'll show up.
Yeah.
So this was my first time mapping out, no, you gotta, and Jada was like, nope, you gonna do it by yourself. You got this. And I had to map out, hey, if I got people coming Thursday, shit, I gotta figure out something to do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, low key, because people leave Sunday. But it was my first time mapping it out. It was so fucking overwhelming and stressful. But I think I'm glad that people were able to enjoy Houston, because I was also trying to give people a taste of Houston in a little bit of time. So and also vibe with people. So it was good for the memories and things like that. But I normally get birthday blues. I get really sad around my birthday, and this is the first time where I was excited and pumped.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
Because every year me and Jada always do have to force you out every year.
No, dead ass. Jada's no, we're going here Friday night. Then we're gonna go here. Then we're gonna go. I don't plan shit.
really
I just show up.
That.
Okay.
That really made me happy. Genuinely
happy.
Oh,
don't make me cry. Don't make me cry.
All right. See, I normally do I'll go to movies by myself.
Damn.
That's so terrible. I'll go to movies and then I'll get a pedicure and go bowling. I just do some shit
cool
like that,
too,
keep it low key.
I mean,
and then I always
you should
have
do
dinner.
something a little hockey.
family.
How old are you turning this year?
This shall be 28.
Hey, 28. You gotta go.
That's kind of a big number. That low key.
To see 28 is, and you made it through fucking well, we're still in it, but a pandemic.
Yeah.
I don't want to say this, but you're God's chosen one.
Yeah, one of them.
That's what I've been telling people at work. I'm like, I'm God's chosen one. Ain't nobody. You can't tell me shit.
Well, coming from someone who loves to plan things on their birthday.
Oh, Jalen is a Planosaurus.
Yeah, Jay always throw a cookout.
But this nigga's we doing a cookout on Thursday. We gonna smoke hookah on Friday. We're gonna sail boats on Saturday.
But also, you gotta know who I'm engaged to.
That's true. Jada likes event planning though. I'm not an event.
I've been telling her for the longest she should be a wedding planner one day.
Damn, I'm still on that, Tyler. That's a sad way to. Don't do your birthday this year like that.
Yeah, you gotta.
No, I'm gonna try to. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I really want to do. Nah, I honestly, I wanted to do it last year, but I thought about too late. But I want to do a trip. I want to go to Outer Banks.
Yeah,
what's Outer Banks?
I want to go to cabin. We just get lit.
You know that show?
Outer Banks, North Carolina.
Show on Netflix.
It's like a beach.
That's the Outer Banks.
North Carolina. I know my birthday in December.
Yeah, his birthday's a week before Christmas.
But I still want to do
Well, your birthday's the week before.
I still want to do
Tyler, are you a Capricorn?
Yeah. No, I'm Sagittarius.
That makes sense. Got it. Go ahead. I'm into Zodiac, so don't mind me. Got it. Makes sense.
I still want to I want to do something where all the homies, bring a lady. Let's just do a cabin or something. And
see, but that's small and that's crazy. That'd be a vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that I'm gonna try.
You know what my philosophy?
To make sure everybody has ample time.
Black people, you start with 10. Yeah. They got a trip. You down to 3.
Yeah, exactly. We to me and Tyler going on a trip this weekend.
Oh, we
actually started at 7 and stayed at 7.
Yeah, we going to New York.
First time ever.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all going to New York?
First, we're going to New York City.
Oh, shout out to the Reds.
Yeah. I'm either going to drive or take the bus.
I'm hyped because
I'm on the fence still.
We going to a Knicks game. We going to Madison Square Garden.
I ain't never been there before.
We talking about doing a casino. Yeah. I'm
look at that. The No Clearance podcast. What do they call that? shit. What do they call that when a company go on a trip?
Oh, retreat.
Retreats.
The Eau Claire's retreat.
Retreat. Yeah, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Yo, but shout out to E. Our boy E was like, he pretty much planned that shit.
Just,
you always need one person in the group chat to actually
he was
do
like,
stuff.
Oh, which one y'all want to do? All right, never mind. I just bought one. Like
he's like, here's the 2 date options. Pick one, nigga.
That's but you gotta have somebody like that. Yeah, you have to, because if y'all are both like, I don't know, what do you want to do? You're never gonna do shit.
Exactly. You gotta have that one person take the initiative.
Never gonna do shit.
Yeah,
y'all.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we go on a little trip.
I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm really feeling like I gotta do better, celebrating.
Oh, because I mean, time here is like decent. There, you know what I mean? It's not unlimited. Like, you never know when your last day is gonna be. I hate to be negative or like pessimistic, but
I be trying to be all humble and shit. That really be my problem.
To a sad place, but my reasoning for celebrating my birthday like at a big deal every year is because my mom passed. So when my mom passed, my that next birthday when I turned 11 was the biggest birthday I ever had in my life. And ever since it made me feel nice. So like that's why every year I want to have like a birthday celebration, because it's like it's celebrating you. It's like your one day of the year where like you matter. Like every other day every other day of the year, you can't be selfish. You can't be.
But and this is why I give a fuck about who says happy birthday to me and who doesn't.
Yeah.
This is why.
Shout out to my niece. My niece's birthday just passed.
Oh, happy birthday, niece.
Happy birthday to you. Shout out to you.
Happy birthday. I get awkward. I get awkward.
She act like she'll listen. I know she listen.
What'd you say?
I get awkward telling people happy birthday.
Why?
I don't know. I just get awkward. I don't know why. I get real awkward.
No. It's just like, you know what's awkward? Oh shit, your birthday was 2 weeks ago. Happy birthday, girl. Like that. It's just like, let it ride.
Like for the past 3 years, I missed my cousin's birthday.
Damn. Oh, is it the cousin I know?
You gotta give an essay though.
I keep for 3 years in a row. I texted him the next day. Damn,
that's fucked up, Jalen.
It's not my fault. It's because
if you miss it, you just gotta give an essay.
His birthday is March 2nd.
No, I know. I see
my
you.
Bad, dog. You know just know I rock with you.
His birthday just sneaks up.
Yeah, I'm proud of you, G. You're blessed.
His
boy, life.
Proud of you, G.
And I always miss it. I always see like shit.
The sun shining on you, my nigga.
At the end of cloudy and rainy.
The Lord is just.
You gotta do the chosen one. The dress up.
You are one of God's. You are one of God's chosen ones.
Yeah, you one of God's children.
You are a child of God, my brother.
Now, if I get a message like that from y'all motherfuckers any year, I'm like, these niggas here.
Oh my goodness.
That's hilarious, man. Hey, look, man. Hey, before we go, man, my coach sends me scripture verses every day, but I just wanted to read this one. I wanted to read this one out loud just for those who feel like,
they need a word.
All right, man. This is need a word, man. This is from 2 Corinthians 4:8-10. He said, "We are hard pressed on every side, yet not crushed. We are perplexed, but not in despair. Persecuted, but not forsaken. Struck down, but not destroyed. Always carrying about in the body the dying of the Lord Jesus, that the life of Jesus also may be manifested in our body." Whoever heard that, just know you may be going through something. You may be feeling like
going off the road,
but just know the God in you.
Why is Jalen laughing? What did I say?
Make sure you get through it, man.
I'm laughing because this nigga just told me how he had to lead a meeting the other day. And he had a
Tyler, my you let him
preach. I had to preach.
He had to preach.
I had to preach. So I'm in the sports and fitness ministry.
Yeah, I know that's right. Come on.
So
praise him.
We had to give at my ministry meeting. My ministry lead asked me to give a exhortation. It took me about a week to get ready for this, and I had a decent little message, but the end was terrible. So I was like, we got to take care of our bodies, and that's it. That's all I got. I was so nervous. I was so nervous because there was one of the people in our ministry, man. He's one of the pastors at the church, and I'm like, we on Zoom, and he just staring right at the camera. I'm like, God I hope everybody. It's weird preaching on Zoom.
Oh, you weren't in person?
Oh, it was on Zoom. You didn't tell me that. You didn't tell me that.
It was
That's
on
extra
Zoom,
awkward.
bro.
I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, you didn't tell me that.
It was tough.
I thought it was in person. I
was
just
tough.
pictured you standing up in front of everyone in a polo tucked into your khakis.
Anyway, man, just know, man, y'all going through stuff. We all going through things, but just know the God in you is gonna get you through. That's all I wanted to say. That's all I had on my heart, man.
Think I'm so fresh.
Oh,
Think I'm so cool.
think I'm so. Think so.
Don't, come on.
Shout out, Mary. Shout out, Mary. Oh man, hey, they really they knew how to adjust to the times. If there was a group that knew how to adjust to the times, shout out to them. They had a trap beat.
Yo,
they really did it over a
honestly,
trap. Come
yeah,
on, bruh.
They got busy. Yeah, we got to give them their flowers. They got busy for sure.
That was tough. All right, y'all, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. This is the No Clearance Podcast. Once again, Khadijah, thank you so much for coming.
No problem.
You know what I'm saying? We truly appreciate
Thumbs
you.
up.
You know,
If I can get your new number, that'd be cool.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say I ain't no comment.
You really ducking niggas out here.
Whore.
You really tried. You really ducking niggas out here.
You know,
man.
I'm gonna send it to y'all. I had to change my number because I saw this on TikTok and I thought I was the only one. I was getting these random ass fucking text messages from some white girl, and I'm like, I don't know no white bitches, and taking selfies and being like, ooh, are you gonna call me back? It was like weird.
Oh, I got one of those too.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? So I changed
too.
the T-Mobile guy. Shout out to T-Mobile, the nigga network. The dude was like, yo, I'm gonna keep it.
If any of you white women text me,
I'm telling you right now, it was so suspect. So I called T-Mobile, you know, and he was like, yo, I'm not gonna hold you. Literally verbatim, I'm not gonna hold you. You should probably change your number. I'm like, what the fuck, T-Mobile? I know this is the nigga network, but can we have some decorum? He said, I'm not gonna hold you. You should change your number. So I was like, hey, would it not be enough to do a chip? He was like, nah, you gotta change
I wonder
your
how
number.
many Tinder accounts is in my number. Because that shit happened to my boy. This girl messaged him and on them things they was talking, she asked for his number. Next thing you know, his shit disappeared. And it was mad pictures of her.
all right, y'all, man. Stay blessed. Stay black out here, man. You already know what it is.
The long
It's your boy Tyler. This is Jay.
Peace.
Peace out, y'all.
No clearance.